Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Call Haloyim La Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the Akim out there pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, making your bodies a living sacrifice, and peace and blessings, mercy to the hopeful elect. This lesson is going straight into the beautiful creature that the Lord has made, the Yapah creature that the Lord has made, Leviathan. Just going straight to the point. This is the Book of Wisdom of Solomon 11, and I'm gonna start at 17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions, or unknown wild beasts full of rage, newly created. Now, when Leviathan reveals himself, these scientists and all these other, they may have documentation on it, but again, that's where these movies come from, especially the Godzilla movie and whatnot. These are things lurking within the waters, because what people don't understand is, Yahweh Shem Yahshua's power, which is, kind of definitely touching here in this particular scripture. He has the ability to make a Leviathan walk the earth if he wanted to. The Lord can do all things, man. All right. That's why he tells us, not to jump off subject, but that's why he tells us the faith of a mustard seed, man, you can move mountains. So, and not only that, all these prophecies, things going down, things of that nature. This is one of them. This ties right into, the wrap up of Eve's kingdom or queendom. Continuing on, breathing out either a fiery vapor, and that's that blue fire, basically one of the hottest fires on the earth, man, that Godzilla so-called spews out, right? But that Leviathan could very well spew out his mouth. Or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes, whereof not only the harm might dispatch them at once, but also the terrible sight utterly destroy them. That's right. These people are going to be frozen. I mean, totally paralyzed with fear. And this is just the Lord's pet. I can't imagine in the day of Yahweh Shah's return. Yeah, and without these might they have fallen down with one blast, being persecuted of vengeance and scattered abroad through the breath of thy power. But thou hast ordered all things in measure and number and weight. That's right. The Lord has measured all these things. He's got an omnipotent omnipotent power, man. He's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, right? And we see that through his ability, not through science or anything of that nature, right? I'm gonna just get this in Psalms 104. Matter of fact, can I just bear with me, I can. That's not what I want. I want a blue letter. I can't wait. I can't wait for that day, man. We're gonna see. These people are gonna be extremely filled with fear, man. Filled with. There we go. Yep. Psalm 104 and 26. There go the ships. There is that Leviathan whom thou hast made to play therein. That's right. The Lord has made, landing back on what we're bringing out, the Lord has made this creature, man. This is not some science project. This is not some Marvel movie, somebody created it in a lab and it escaped. No, the Lord created this huge, in essence, you could call him a dinosaur-like creature, right? Dragon-like creature. Verse 27, these wait all upon thee, that thou mayest give them their meat in due season. And we know through the scriptures, there's a time and a place, man, for everything, time of war, time of peace, so again, this is what Leviathan is waiting on. He's waiting on that order from Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Ecclesiastes, I believe it's in Ecclesiastes 3, that referring back to that time and that place. Everything has a season. So he's waiting for his season, to be made manifest, right? That thou givest them, they gather. Thou openest thy hand, they are filled with good. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to the dust. Okay. Continuing on. Verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth. The glory of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, shall endure forever. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, shall rejoice in his works. And these are a part of the Lord's works, creating these creatures, We know as we get closer to that time, there's going to be other newly created beasts that may not have walked the earth prior to, So we're seeing all these things again via the scriptures, man. All right. The glory of the Lord shall endure forever, man. The Lord shall rejoice in his works. And we're gonna, Lord willing, we get to see it, man. We always have that faith that we'll get to witness these things, man, just as we are now in real time. He looketh on the earth, and it trembleth. He toucheth the hills, and they smoke. I will sing unto the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, as long as I live. I will sing praise to my power while I have my being. My meditation of him shall be sweet. I will be glad in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. Let the sinners be consumed out of the earth, and let the wicked be no more. Bless thou the Lord, O my soul. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. And I'm gonna just get this in the GNT. What I want? Job 41. Let's see, Job 41. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna start at the first verse real quick. Job, this was just very lengthy. Job 41:1. Can you catch Leviathan with a fish hook, or tie his tongue down with a rope? All right. Can you put a rope through his snout, or put a hook through his jaws? Now, see, this is not some creature you could just capture, right? I'm gonna skip down to verse 18 in the GNT for Job 41 in GNT. Verse 18: Let flashes when he sneezes, and his eyes glow like the rising sun. And this is what's captured in Hollywood, man. This was captured on the silver screen, via the abilities of Leviathan, aka Godzilla. Flames blaze from his mouth, and streams of sparks fly out. Smoke comes pouring out of his nose like smoke from weeds burning under a pot. His breath starts fire burning. Flames leap out his mouth. His neck is so powerful that all who meet him are terrified. There is not a weak point in his skin. It is hard and unyielding as iron. His stony heart is without fear, as unyielding and hard as a millstone, right? Because essentially, let me get that real quick. Let's get that real quick, because we know that this is the Lord, one of the Lord's whipping sticks, man, and he's a spirit created for vengeance, as read in Psalm 104 just now. All right. So yeah, let's get that in Ecclesiasticus. Let's see. 39. Sirach 39. 20s. All these things. Yeah. Yeah. 28 is what I want. Ecclesiasticus, this is the book of Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits created that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. As we just went over, who made Leviathan? Who's this? Who is being appeased here? Who is being pleased here? Who is being delighted? The Lord, Yahweh Shai. It says that the Lord is a man of war, man. So of course these creatures that are of him are warlike, right? They shall meet this place with a sword of destruction, man. They will bring about the vengeance as the Lord sees fit. And it's not about how you feel about it. Has nothing to do with how you feel about it. This is the Lord's movie. Godzilla's a movie, but this is the Lord's movie. He controls all of this stuff. He allowed that. He allowed that to be shown on the silver screen, right? um, continue on a little bit. This is verse 25. When he rises up, even the strongest are frightened. They are helpless with fear, and it's going to be a paralyzing fear, man. There is no sword that can wound him, so no gun, no missile. Like the video previously, it was said that they were shooting at this creature that looked in the shape of Leviathan. As a matter of fact, get another video in comparison. Salakia. Just to further prove, now this may be out of a movie, but at the same time, they have the same silhouette, the same exact silhouette. Whatever they were just shooting at in Myrtle Beach. Those are shared characteristics we just went over. Whether that was, a real depiction or a movie, but at the same time, you can see the silhouette, what was spotted before. And there's been other videos out there. You got to understand, man. This Earth is 70% water, and most of that water has been undiscovered. Again, this is Job 41 and 26. There is no sword that can wound him, no spear or arrow or lance that can harm him. Right. The Lord could very well have, other nations or this wicked ass nation put all types of firepower on Leviathan, and he could just shrug it off and not even be affected. Okay? For him, iron is as flimsy as straw, and bronze as soft as rotten wood. Sheesh. There is no arrow that can make him run. Rocks thrown at him are like bits of straw. To him, a club is a piece of straw. He laughs when men throw spears. The scales on his belly are like jagged pieces of pottery. They tear up the muddy ground like a threshing sled. He churns up the sea like a boiling water and makes it bubble like a pot of oil. He leaves a shining path behind him, and that shining path could be, the waters shimmering, shining, and turns the sea to white foam. That's beautiful, man. And again, visualizing these scriptures, man. Elder Apostle Gabar mentioned that. Visualizing what you see. That's why we have the faith to believe it, because we the prophets are seers. We see everything. We see more than most on a day-to-day basis, man. Via Yahweh Shem Yahshua giving us that gift. All right. There is nothing on earth to compare with him. He is a creature that has no fear. He looks down on even the proudest animals. He is the king of all wild beasts. And with that, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles who brought us this truth, who labored in this truth for years. The water, peace, mercy, and blessings. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity. And with that, I want to say shalom.